Public schools across Montana are now closed for at least the next 2 weeks as the state tries to keep the virus from exploding here like it has in other places. Billings School Superintendent Greg Upham joined me a little earlier this afternoon to talk about the situation. Well, Superintendent, these really are unprecedented times that we haven't seen in our lifetimes of schools being ordered to close like this. The first day here today, recap what your day has been like and what are the main issues that you've run into?
Well, I think in fairness, my day started 2 days ago. We met with our administrators last week, anticipated a potential closure. That helped. I'd like to compliment our building administrators and all of our support team. But today, we started the conversations last night after the announcement from the governor's office about what today would look like. And basically, we needed time. And so I instructed our all employees to just have our building administrators report to work today and our head custodians to make sure that we had our buildings were operating effectively. And then I wanted administrators in the building to make sure that if we had to dispense any medications for students or staff, that they had the ability to get that.
What are the main issues you're anticipating running into?
Well, you know, the first thing was just overall safety of our staff and our students, making sure that students were being taken care of and informed and communicated with, and staff the same way. I had a lengthy meeting with our leadership support team, which is the managers over the top, directors over the top of all the components. We went through all entities that we're facing right now. And basically what we're saying is the expectation is what we would like, and this is coming out later. So we want our employees to be available during our regular business times. If we need them, we will bring them in. We are going to offer instructional supports. We don't know what that looks like because we have to reach to our teachers to say, we do want to provide instruction, so what does that look like? This conversation started last week, so in the ability to support them. And the biggest thing with that is creating an equitable education platform for all students, because some families may have internet, some families may not have internet, some may have a device, some may not have a device. So we're going to rely on our teachers to make sure that that's equitable in their instruction.
There are a lot of students who really depend on public schools for a hot meal every day, or at least to make sure that they have a meal every day. What's being done to make sure that they can still get those meals?
Yeah, I compliment Sid Taylor and our food service staff. They were up this morning, thought they were going to need another day to ramp up, but they actually got food out today. That information is on our website about the locations that people can pick food up during the breakfast time and lunch times. I do want to make sure that our families understand that in order for them to receive the food, that the students have to be with the parent.
If this ends up going longer than 2 weeks, and maybe a good chance that that happens, what do you anticipate? How would that change things, and what are the plans if that does happen?
Well, the planning that we're walking out with, there's 3 tiers. We're going Tier 1, Tier 2, and Tier 3. Tier 1 is the governor's proclamation, the 2-week period. So we asked our teachers, plan for Tier 1. We are here. Plan for Tier 2. I asked them to look out at least a month in a Tier 2 offering. And then Tier 3 would take us through the end of the school year. So I want everybody in our organization to be thinking short term and then also long term.
Anything else that you feel like is important to mention right now about this?
Well, yeah, that we're not panicked. We are in a situation that we are in, and we will take it one day at a time. And our trustees are in full support. I compliment our community. I compliment our teachers. We'll just take this one day at a time.
Billings Schools is holding a virtual school board meeting. That's happening right now, and you can view that on the Billings Schools Facebook page.